Okay. What? Wow. Okay. Uh, hey guys, Happysplasher. Good morning. It is 7/27/2021. Right now we are waiting for this to load up, and we're having a discussion about the Olympics apparently. But yeah, this morning we are going to be doing some pit, and then we'll do some league, and then we'll check out some other stuff if there are things going around. Right. So let's check this out. We have our guild boost on our units. So let's just make sure that it's still around. It's around for another 4 days. So today's Tuesday. So that means it'll be around till Friday. So I'm going to have to check back on those. All right. Make sure we have our pet ready. Going to our squad. Oh, yep. Like I said, we got to make sure our pet is ready so that we can go in. All right. Close that out. Right, then we'll go to the Dungeon of Trials in the pit, and then let's check this out right here. So we have this new boss over here. We previewed it from yesterday, but we can check it out now. Take a look at their skills. So whenever Vampirism triggers on their side, it'll give plus health to their units. Every third turn, it will give damage to another unit, damage to one of our units, and then heal for the sum of the dealt damage. I'm not sure if it's for their Warlord or for their units. But every third turn, their units will get the skill. And then every 7th turn, we'll deal damage to our units for every unit on the field, I guess, with maximum health. So it looks like there's going to be vampirism, damage, and then some more damage. So we'll need to make sure that we get rid of their units as soon as possible. Also, I'm seeing in my heads up display that doesn't look like there's anything going on over here. So maybe I have to change that. What do you call it? Might have to reload some of the settings. All right, we got 2 attempts. One's going to recharge in about 2 minutes. So by the time we get this done, hopefully there'll be another attempt. All right, so let's go. All right, so we'll start with our pentagrams. So that's good. They're actually spread out pretty evenly. We'll continue with our... Want to make sure that we actually keep this building alive. So because of that mental shield, we'll summon a unit here with... We'll summon our own unit with mental shield, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, we'll summon this over here. So we'll protect this building over here. And the next thing we want to do, we'll get rid of this building so that we'll have all the lanes open up. All right, so they land on a pentagram, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that. We'll continue on. We'll summon our unit behind the building over here, just to spread out the amount of damage that we're going to be doing. We're also going to be looking to use our early rarity cards, so common, so we can get rid of them out of our inventory. All right, they landed on pentagram again, so that's good. This time around, we will summon our unit to destroy the building. So that way we'll have lane coverage, especially with the higher health. Okay, got this unit over here. Summons a Rotter from themselves. We'll attack, destroy that. Building over there. We'll summon another melee unit. All right, so another of the pentagram damage over here. We'll summon our building to actually help block over here. And it's looking pretty good right now. We have damage in all 4 of the lanes. Next turn, their units are going to get their skill, but as long as we get rid of them, we should be fine. Spread our damage over here. And next turn, we should have lethal anyways. We'll probably end up using a shuffle to get rid of some of our trashier units in our squad. So we have 114, 200. All right, we'll do a shuffle now. Once more. And yeah, we can get rid of this range unit over here. Okay, so that was good. One shot them, and their skills didn't really come into play since we kept on killing their units. So that's good. Alright, so we got some Epic Santa, so that's cool. Alright, moving on to the next boss over here. Alright, let's take a look at their skills. Alright, so whenever heal triggers on their side of the field, it will summon a freeze rune to one of our cells. Whenever freeze triggers, meaning that one of our units are frozen, we'll deal damage to our units, and then on the 7th turn, we'll deal damage to our units, enemies being us, for every rune that's on the field. So I assume that's also meaning the freeze runes, but then also attack runes, health runes, etc., etc. Okay, we got our 2 attempts. Let's go. Yep, we got some, yeah, we're gonna get 2 of those, so it's even better. All right, now let's go. All right, so first thing we'll do our pentagrams. Looks like we have some double coverage over here, and we have some coverage behind the building. That's good. We'll want to get rid of this building, though, so that we can get the damage in the lane. We'll summon, actually, our melee unit with the high health to get rid of that. We can also click here and look at the skills. So look, see the heal trigger, damage freeze, all right. And we want to get rid of as many runes as we can on the board, so that way we don't deal with that extra damage to our units. So next turn here, we will do our summon. Not really concerned about this unit because it says freeze, except nature, and then deal some damage, but then it landed on the pentagram, so that's good. All right, got some damage over here, but nothing to worry about. We'll continue on. We'll summon our ranged unit on top of the rune. And then damage from the pentagram will destroy that. So right now it's looking pretty good. We have a couple of units that have high health. We got one that's defended by the metal shield, and that's pretty much it. We'll continue with our ranged unit behind the building, spreading out that damage. This unit does have freeze, but that's only if it, well, actually we did take a little bit of damage right there because it had that start of turn to freeze. So that's why. Actually lost our mental shield. We should have actually, I think we misplayed last turn and should have just destroyed it without waiting for the pentagrams. This one here, freeze random line. So this is actually destroyed. We'll summon our building here, give this unit some protection. See here, just to get some block. So we'll factor that in. So attack gets blocked, but it won't have blocked the first time it gets attacked. So we'll damage, and the pentagram will destroy that. Summon our range unit over here. All right. This time we won't let that freeze come into play, so we'll just summon our range unit to destroy this. Okay, we took some damage because why do we take damage? We took for every rune. Oh wow. So that's weird. They count these pentagrams as runes. So that's that is very disturbing. Okay. Interesting. If we don't manage to get through here, we might actually switch our Warlord. So we'll have our pentagram over here to destroy that. So we'll continue on. We will summon our melee unit actually on the pentagrams. The same lane with the pentagram, so if they try to counterattack, they'll be taking some damage. All right, we'll continue on. We'll summon our summon our actually ranged unit over here, so that way it gets some protection. We could actually go for extra damage, but right now we're looking to set back up our board again, so that's why we're placing it behind here. Got some damage over here. We'll summon our melee unit here over here. Has the double attack, and we're also out of commons at this point, so next turn you'll see we'll end up having a rare to fill up the slot, and we'll go from there. Oof. All right, some pierce over there. So for damage, gonna summon another unit to actually get rid of this if we can. So we'll do a shuffle. Okay. No, we want to save this ranged unit because it's actually pretty good. Save that ranged unit. All right, yeah, we'll go back and use this instead. All right. Okay, so it's looking pretty good right now. We have unit here with high health, another one here, which we actually don't mind losing, but then we have high health over here. We could do our summons too, but right now we're just going through our inventory and getting rid of some worse units. So we got damage here, damage there. All right, and we will have lethal next turn, no matter what, because each one of these units can end up dealing that lethal over there. All right, yeah, we'll get rid of this, and then we should be all set. All right, great. So we did defeat them, pretty straightforward. Aside from that one turn where we got hit with that damage because we thought pentagrams are not runes, yeah, we were pretty good. So just watch out if you do end up using pirate against this boss. It works both ways because you're able to both destroy their units, but then at the same time you'll take some very large damage in turn 7 over there. All right, we got some epic Anata, so that's good, and got some epic storm rage, so that's good too. All right, let's take a look at the next 2 bosses because even though it says here it's going to open up tomorrow, we can check them out here and do some strategy. All right, let's check out this Ardent Layla over here. Layla. All right, so before an ally with splash attacks, gives them splash. So if they have splash, they'll get some more splash. Every third turn, we'll give this skill to their units. So whenever they attack, we'll deal damage to units around target and radius 2. So it's like a fake splash, but it is still splash. And then on the 6th turn, sets enemy health to 1. Interesting. All right, so it looks like they're going to have a lot of splash with their units. So that means that we should keep our units away from each other so that they won't take that splash damage. And then every third turn, if their units are still alive, we'll get some additional splash. So we want to get rid of them on the 3rd turn. On the 6th turn, our unit's health will be set to 1. So most likely we'll be losing our units. And these 2 skills will actually trigger along each other. So it'll actually give some splash and then set our health. So we got to watch out for our units there. All right, let's take a look at the other one as well. Ooh, and then it does transition here from epics to legendaries in the 4th boss. So take a look at this here. Mr. Flint the Blackfin. All right, so whenever a shark attacks, which I assume they'll probably get a shark maybe every turn or every other turn, we'll give negative attack to our melee units. All right, every third turn, we'll give counter attack to their units. Counter attack means that, well, this says several attacks in a row. That's actually not accurate. So what happens is if you attack a unit with a melee unit, attack one of their units with a melee unit, their unit will actually attack back on that turn. So we'll have to watch out for that. And then on the 7th turn, deals damage to ranged units. Interesting. So they have a little bit of coverage on all types of units. Probably going to be better off summoning more melee units because that negative attack isn't as much of a problem as this damage to our ranged units. All right, cool. So we'll check back in tomorrow for that. All right, let us do some league right now. Let me just collect this. All right, and we'll go back to our squad. We'll switch back our Warlord. And we made a slight change to our squad just because that Mina was not doing as much damage as we'd liked it to do. And then also we have units here that can help us open up the board a little better. All right, so go over here. We'll also equip our pet as well. Currently it is stuck on our pirate, so we'll need to go back. Get our pet. All right, and now we need to open up these chests very slowly as it might crash the game. Should have done this before, but didn't get a chance to because of some filtering stuff we needed to do. All right. All right, cool. Got some doubles of that Yoster. And then we got some Epic Domus. So that's good. All right, we got 7 battles. Let's go. All right, going to be skipping this one because we know we can find some quicker opponents. So we'll do that. All right, let's take a look at their skills. So they have the heal, got the silence, got the stones with heals. Let's do our summon, and then we'll actually summon our range unit over here. We're summoning this range unit because it gives an attack boost to units in the same row. That'll help us with our extra attack unit over here to go for some extra attack. So we'll have some damage from this unit. Gives whenever it's attacked, it will give some damage back and heal. We'll summon our unit over here actually. So we'll have some damage first. The heal, got some damage over here, and then we'll have our poison damage at the end to 2 of their units. So in that case, we'll get rid of this over here. Right, so we'll summon our extra attack unit over here in the same line. As you can see, large attack boost, and there we go. All right, let's claim our win chest so we can keep on going with our rewards. Got 6 more, got some rare Omikori, so that's good. Oh, okay, relatively low health, so we'll go from there. We already know what the ogre does, so let's take a look at their pet. So they have extra damage whenever male unit kills on their side. Got plus attacks over here, and then plus health. Okay, they started with this unit here, that with the extra puppets that are going to come and play. Those puppets remove negative effects, and then also reflect damage. Interesting. All right, we'll start with our summon, and then we'll actually use our building. Whoops, we'll use our building and protect this other build. No, we'll actually protect this over here. I'm protecting this unit because it gives metal shield to one of our units at the beginning, and then also allow us to start setting up our board. We summon this building because it deals damage at the end of the turn, and then we also did our summon because it also deals damage at the end of the turn. So we got rid of those puppets, and then we also dealt some damage over here. So next turn, as if this unit is still alive, we'll be able to get rid of the unit with the extra spawns. It is not, however, so that is unfortunate. We'll summon our unit over here. We're summoning our unit because it silences the male unit, so in this case it is this one here with that male symbol, so no more extra attack, no more extra health. And that also silences those puppets that are in play. Okay, the key thing is that it also does this damage at the beginning of the turn for every unit that's on the field, so that actually combos with this unit here. We'll do our destruction skill, and then we'll summon our extra attack unit over here. The reason why is because we'll get some extra damage, and then these two are actually good targets for silence, so we're going to draw that out. That's good. So now we can actually use our other unit here. This deals damage at the end of the turn based upon the health of one of our units, which we can, well, we were about to do that. Instead, we're going to change our strat because we now have this unit that has the extra attack and the steal. So we'll just summon our, we'll summon our own. So we'll attack and get some health back off of our melee kill. And if this unit is still alive, we will call up some protection. It is not, which is unfortunate. We summon a unit here with block, transforms our units. We'll summon our unit over here, deal some damage to this unit, and then have our poison damage at the end after the buildings, and get rid of some units over there. So we have this unit here, it has Reborn, deals damage to units in the line. Key thing is that it does deal that extra damage. We're going to be placing our unit here to block. Also deal that extra damage to units at the end. Get rid of these. And we got rid of that Reborn over there, so nothing to worry about. This unit will die next turn from the buildings. And we will continue from there. Let's see. More puppets again. Okay, we'll do our attack steal. The extra attack. Right, so we'll do our extra summons now. Should be good for lethal anyways. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, we're good. We can just skip this to avoid some death triggers and then not change the board state. And there we go. Took a little bit longer because we didn't have any units after the board wipe. And then they also silenced our units, so we couldn't deal that extra damage, but that is fine. We'll skip here. Okay, we got some low health ogres, so we'll go with that. Take a look at their pet. Plus attack for their units, and that's pretty much it. All right, so I got this unit here, has large health boost, and then also has that counterattack, so we can't attack it with the melee unit, and then also large attack boost. If we have anything to stop us right now, the only thing we can do is summon our poison unit in order to block for some damage, deal some damage to other units. And then also we're not triggering their counterattack because ranged units do not trigger counterattack, only melee units. Next turn, however, we will have enough damage to destroy this. So we'll do that. Summon our extra attack units here. Destroy those, get some health back. And we are in okay shape right now. We want to draw out that silence so then we can then start summoning our units with other skills. All right, so we have that. Summon our... We'll summon our unit here with the extra attack. Get some damage, and then damage. And then that death trigger that unit had ended up destroying this building over here. Okay, got over there. We're going to be summoning our building to get a little bit of protection. And then also have some damage at the end of the turn. Next turn, we'll summon a ranged unit to get rid of this. Ouch. Okay. Have that unit over there. Yeah, this unit that deals extra damage. Not really sure what's going to be more important here. We got extra damage, 16 right there. We'll have to get rid of this unit. Yes, this one is a little bit more important. So we'll summon our extra attack unit to run this over. Get some health back as well. Then we'll have our building keep on doing the damage for us. Right now, like I said, we do want to drop that silence if we can. All right, so we got that. Damage, damage. Not going to be quite enough. Oh boy. That counterattack will end up doing that. We'll do our extra summon. And... you know, we're going to try and go for lethal right now, actually. So we'll do our extra summon. We'll do this here. Attack, attack. Okay. We're hoping that the skill over here, the extra damage at the end of the turn, would have landed on this unit, and then we could have dealt the extra damage. But instead now, they have a unit with about 500 attack. If they summon something with about 200, they can attack down here, and then we are toast. Or they could actually summon their extra attack unit, as we saw from before, and then this could go for damage there. All right, so in this case, they go for that. We'll do our destruction skill to actually get rid of this because we now need to deal with this unit. We'll do our extra summons. We have their stones here with the heal, so they're going to be healing for a turn, which is unfortunate. I got damage. Yeah, okay. We'll summon our extra attack unit over here. So attack there. Okay, we got rid of all their stones, and then that building damage ended up destroying that over there. I think we're going to be okay as long as they don't have some form of attack, steal, or pierce. And they don't, so that's good. Summon our ranged unit over here to deal some damage. Then the extra building damage will destroy this. And then we got some attack boost for the units in the line. So we can then summon our extra attacker units and then go from here. Okay, got that. We'll summon our extra attack unit as mentioned. And we're not really concerned about this unit, even though it does do that death trigger and then the attack boost. This unit also here gives miss to another unit on the field whenever they summon a unit. So in this case, this unit will be defended. Okay, they went that way. That is fine. We'll summon our unit here to silence the melee units. Damage, and there we go. The attack steal allowed us to then go for the lethal. All right, these ogre battles are starting to get a little longer. I see it's probably because of the high growth. So high growth happened about a couple days ago, and because of that, warlords now have higher health, and their units also have better skills. So taking a look at their pet, they have plus attack all over. Just taking a look here. Ooh, extra damage over there. Right, we'll summon our unit over here. Deal some damage over here, and then the poison damage to deal damage to this here. Okay, got the damage going on over here. Got the attack to freeze one of our units, and then some damage at the end. I want to avoid triggering off that vampirism to heal that unit, so we're going to be summoning our building here to block for some damage. Okay, we did take some damage at the beginning of the turn because of that unit's skill. All right, this unit does have poison for 130, so next turn actually, these will be destroyed. I'm going to be summoning a unit that we don't mind getting silence, because they do still have their silence skill. So in this case, we'll just summon something with good base stats. So we'll summon this unit over here. Get some extra attack. Poison damage over there. And then also, because we destroyed that unit, we don't worry about taking the damage from this unit at the beginning of the turn. All right, so they did do their silence skill, but we're not concerned about that, especially since we have our building to destroy this. We can summon our range unit over, we'll summon this over here so that we can give an attack boost to this unit. We got our building damage to destroy that. Now we are back on track, especially since they use their silence. We're only worried now about the stones with the heal, but we have our building, we have our miss unit, and we can go from there. All right, so we got that. We'll summon our unit here to silence the melee unit, so no more reborn, and then we can destroy that over there. Right, so they did summon their stones, and because of our skill here to deal damage to units at the beginning of the turn, all of these are damaged. So we'll do our summon, do our destruction, and we already have lethal here, so we'll just skip the turn, and there we go. This is why I use the geisha as opposed to, say, the other, ogres or pirates, because you can just do a board wipe and then just go from there. Right, so we close that out. Okay, got some rare Koishi, got 3 more. Gonna skip this boss here, the high health. Okay, this one actually also has a little high health as well, so we'll skip that. All right, still 3 more. Okay, I know this one has relatively low health, so we'll go for that. Take a look at their pet. Okay, a little bit of plus attack. Good. We will start with our extra attack unit over on the attack room. So attack, 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 attack. And next turn we should have lethal actually because of our extra attack unit, unless they have some kind of way to actually heal and also stop this unit as well. But they don't. So as you can see, we'll summon our extra attack unit right here. And there we go. Okay, got 2 more. I know this is going to be high health, so we'll skip that. Okay, got 2 more still. All right, this one is actually low health. I know that not only because I've seen the name, but also because of this Warlord. Because of how the Warlord quote is dressed in terms of the armor that's available, so they don't have a lot of stuff. We can actually show at the end. So we'll do our summon, and then we'll actually summon our units here, actually. Summoning this unit because it does that poison damage at the end. We do want to get rid of this building eventually, and we end up doing that with our skill here to deal damage at the end, and the poison damage over here. Next turn we should have lethal because of our unit here. Got damage, damage. All right, so we'll summon here. And yeah, all right. I wasn't sure if we had enough, but there we go. One more. Okay, and another low health Warlord. So that's good. Look at their pet. Little health boost over here. Interesting. All right. We'll do our summon. And then we will summon our extra attack unit over here. Okay. Got that extra damage going. As you can see there, deals some damage in the adjacent units, adjacent area. So that's why we're able to destroy this unit that was actually over here. And ooh, next turn we already have lethal anyways because of this unit's attack steal. So we'll summon this, we'll attack, run through these units. There we go. Yeah, this unit also has the extra attack after every turn, so that's why. So we got that. Got an epic. We'll get some wind chest. All right. All right, we'll do a little bit more exploring, seeing what else is available right now. We have Goldmine, so we can do that. We'll switch out of our squad. And we'll switch back to Pirate for our Goldmine deck. All right, we'll do some Goldmine. All right, first things first, we'll do our damage pentagrams to get those on the board. Next, we'll summon our extra attack unit. Summoning it here on the top because we want the bottom lanes over here to have the, what do you call them? There's going to be a unit that we end up summoning later on that will get extra attacks for every order unit that attacks before that. So that's why we do that. So next now, we'll summon our unit that we're talking about. This unit will get an extra attack for every order unit that attacks before it. So that's why you'll see the attacks over here. Let me summon our unit here to deal some poison damage. And then we go from there. Next, we summon our unit here that gives the extra attack runes on 2 of our spots. Those will allow us to get some more attacks. Then we have our poison, and then hopefully it destroys the unit, and then it will give attack boost to other order units on our side of the field. All right, we'll continue on with our unit here. If it destroys something, it will get extra archer summons. Those archer summons are order units, and then they'll help trigger the extra attack skill over here. So damage, damage, damage. And as you can see, every time we end up attacking the quote-unquote Warlord at this point, we'll get a statue. Those statues will give us some extra gold. Some damage. Okay, that's over there. All right, and get some more kills, get some more attack boosts. Next, we'll summon our unit here that deals damage based upon number of units are in play. So in this case, it'll deal 182. And we put it down on the bottom because we let our units do the work first, and then we use this unit to clean up whatever else is going through, or whatever else is left on the board after the multiple attacks. So attack. We're also dealing a little bit of extra damage to chaos units because of this unit here, or whenever one of our units attacks, deal the damage to a chaos unit. Okay, we are tapped out of statues, so no more for that. We'll do our damage, cleans up these 2 rows. Okay, and then we have our poison damage over here, and then we have our pentagram damage to get rid of that. All right, finally, we're going to end up summoning this building. We're not going to use our skills because we do want this building to deal damage at the end to whatever units are left. So summon that. And as you see, the board is totally clear. The plan is to have this lane totally empty because of this unit with the extra attacks. And then we'll have these 2 rows over here cleared up because of this unit's skill. We'll have our damage to units that are left in these 3 spots, and then we'll have our poison, and hopefully you can get rid of those there. For those who are tuning in, we did some pit this morning, and then we also did some league, and now we're just doing we're doing some Goldmine. We're just going to clear out some other stuff going on. So damage, and there you go. Cool. All right, I can check out this other stuff offline, so that won't be such a big deal. Just more administrative stuff. So yeah, a quick recap of what we did. So we did some pit. We one-shotted the other 2 bosses before, the Tangaroa Ocean Spirit and the Dalma the Mystic. We took a look at these next 2 bosses over here. One of these will have some extra splash damage to our units, so we'll have to avoid that. And then this one here has a whole bunch of ways to affect our units, especially with the counterattack and the negative attack over here. We did some league, got through a couple of battles. We saw that some of the warlords have been improved because of the high growth event a couple days ago. And this over here. And then also we did some gold mine just to get some extra gold. And yeah. So for tomorrow's stream, we are going to be doing more pit bosses. Today is currently Tuesday. The world event is going to happen on Friday, and we'll see some details of the world event happening in the news section, which should be over here. And if not, we'll see some, we'll figure out which units are actually going to be in the event section over here. It'll be here, and then you can just see them right on the top. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is right up there in the white box. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. We have, as mentioned, we have the pit. We are going to have some world events, Dark Tower, League, anything Mighty Party you can think of. And if you don't see it there, leave me a note and we'll make a video. All right, guys, thank you. And this is Happysplasher signing off.